Guys, welcome
All
back
right,
to
this is
another
today,
episode of Muscle
Tuesday.
Discord. Gonna do a hot take,
A hot take
and I want to
on
give a
Nick
full
Walker.
disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
If you don't like profanity,
We heard what the clown
you
just
don't
said
like
yesterday,
real
Monday.
talk, uncensored, unfiltered commentary, especially in regards to Nick Walker, then leave the video now.
No, we're not leaving the video. We're
I
going
don't
to
want to
listen to
hear it
you
in the
dummy.
comments later. Matt, you're a Nick Walker
See,
hater.
he already
That's
knows.
all you do.
He's the smart guy.
Fuck that shit. Leave the video.
He's the smart guy. Look, I'm so smart. I know what y'all going to say. Leave the video. You dick sucker. We're going to go in your chat. We're going to say we're going like you, dickhead. We're going to call it our opinion, how we feel about you, dickhead. You. You half white. We're going to talk about you. Dickhead. Nick, why you don't do the UK? Now that he know he's not going to get away with that, well, we just going to bash Nick a little bit more tomorrow. Showing his true colors. You a dick rider, two-faced clown. He wants to be Ivan Body. This dude is a copycat. That's why nobody respects him.
Now, if you can't handle the fucking truth.
Yo, this is the truth.
So
It's the
let's
truth
get
because he's
into
saying
it.
it's the truth. This bum ass.
I got a lot to say, guys. This is just rubbing me the wrong way,
Right.
saying this bullshit. Now, the first missed opportunity in huge mistake Nick Walker made was skipping the Detroit Pro Show, which was the following weekend after the Arnold Classic, Ohio. This would have been an easy Olympia qualification for Nick Walker, but he decided to say, you know what? I need a rest. I need to go on vacation.
Damn, ladies and gentlemen. You see how bad Nick Walker is? The nerve of this man. The nerve of this man. Like his job is that hard. You just got screwed. But you did great in the eyes of a clown like this. This clown right here said you was going to finish fourth. He said 3 other people were going to beat you, and you beat those guys. You finished second. And they're bashing you and destroying you. And he's like, come on, Nick. And after me, him, this clown, muscle dickhead, has been bashing you. You want to take a break? You want to relax? You want to regroup? The nerve of you, Nick. How dare you?
So now, Nick Walker, who has not even announced what show he's doing in the future, has to continue to diet, continue to take all the drugs, GH, and insulin over a prolonged period of fucking time, and decide to do a show later in the year.
Damn. Nick, you're not allowed to do what you think is best for you, Nick. You're not allowed to. You're supposed to do what muscle dickhead here says. Look how negative he said, taking drugs and taking this, like he doesn't know that's what you all do. Damn, Nick, what's wrong with you? You got to do what the baldy here says. You got to do what the kissing cousins brother here says. Brother, you got to do what he says.
But that's the first fuck up Nick Walker made.
Oh, you doing what you want to do and what's best for Nick Walker is a fuck up according to this fucking dickhead. But let's go.
Second fuck up Nick Walker made was not doing the Arnold Classic UK.
Oh, you didn't do the UK? But this dickhead wants you to do the UK with no chance in hell of winning. Even if you come in perfect. Even if you come in better than last time. You're not going to win. But hey, show up. Show up, Nick.
I don't understand the mentality of these younger generation bodybuilders where they think they can do 1 or 2 shows or 3 shows and think, oh my God, I need a rest.
This clown who's never won shit doesn't understand these new bodybuilders. Well, let me help you understand, dickhead. They're doing what they want to do, and they're winning. He wants these new bodybuilders to be suckers and bums like the old bodybuilders. They don't have to do a million shows. The other bodybuilders in the 90s were not dedicated. They were not dedicated, ladies and gentlemen. They were not hard workers. They didn't do all these shows because they loved it. Ladies and gentlemen, they did all these shows because they were broke and they needed to. Period, point blank, end of discussion. These new guys and these new generations, they don't have to do it. They have more control. They had to be slaves to these. You see how they tried with their politics and their manipulation? Oh, if I don't like you, you're not going to win. You see, they already talk about it. That's the problem here. The loss of control, right? He wants to be able to shit on Nick Walker and have Nick to be forced to do all these shows. But Nick could say, you know what, fuck it, I'm not doing these shows. Nobody went to the Detroit. It was trash, it was garbage. Before, you would have had to go to the Detroit. If this was the 90s, Nick would had no choice but to go to the Detroit because he would have needed that money. Because they would have been paying him peanuts and screwing him over. Now he don't need it. Now what we do know, and we keep say a lot of these guys are doing it for the passion. Because some of these guys don't need to do it for the money. Derek, he does when he wants to because he don't need the money for all these shows. Nick don't have to do all these shitty-ass shows where he's not going to be appreciated.
My body, my precious body. You can't take it anymore. You had guys like Chris Cormier, Milos, Lee Priest, Kevin LeBron. These guys are doing 5, 6, 10 shows a fucking year. They're doing fine. They're still alive. They're healthy. Look at Kevin.
They're still alive. They're still healthy. They're broke. They're broke, ladies and gentlemen. As you could say, he didn't say they're rich. They're famous. They got these big YouTubers. There's as big as Nick Walker. There's as big as Derek. You don't hear that shit.
LeBron, the fucking guys, he's shredded right now. So I'm sick and tired of these bodybuilders being fucking lazy. They're lazy.
Wow. They're lazy. They put their body and they do all this, but they're lazy. Listen to this guy. He sits down because he couldn't make it as a bodybuilder. He sits down here and criticizes real bodybuilders. He's never even made it. He's never even been good. And now he has a job and he's making money off YouTube because of these guys. But he chose to make the money on criticizing these guys. The irony. Who would give a fuck about this clown? What opinion he's talking about? We watch this clown and y'all watch this clown because of who he's talking about. Like right now, whoever, all the people who watch this and watch this channel is for the bodybuilders. Not because of him. Not at all.
I'm sorry. There's no other excuse. There's no other excuse. This is your full-time fucking job to be a bodybuilder. You get paid a lot of fucking money. The prize money is huge now. Back when the guys were competing back in the day, they were getting pennies.
Oh, wait, he admitted.
And they're
so
doing
I'm
10
right.
shows a fucking year.
Thank you for saying I'm right.
Now, finally, you can make $1 million in 2 shows. And I'm taking vacation now.
Oh, wait, look, he just proved my point. He just admitted. These guys was doing all these shows because they were getting paid pennies. These guys are not being paid pennies. They don't have to do all the shows. So you just answered your own question, dickhead. You want this man to do a show he doesn't want to do so you can criticize him and make fun of him and you can make money off of him. Go make money on the strip with that fucking bald head of yours, man.
Yeah, take a break. My body needs rest. Bullshit. You guys are fucking lazy. You're content. It's too easy. So Nick Walker, I don't understand. Nick Walker, are you afraid? You don't think you can beat Andrew Jacked at the Arnold UK?
He just said, you think you're afraid? When he said they won't allow him to win. This dickhead right here. In previous shows said they will never. He had another has-been bodybuilder two episodes ago. He will never win. They will never pick him. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Walker is not scared. He's fed up because he knows what you're saying is true. They will not pick him no matter what he does. This guy fixes his gut. There was still, They still saying if he comes for one show and it's awesome, we still can't let him win. This dickhead right here said even if he comes perfect the show. He literally admitted that they gave it to Andrew Jack and it was good because they can't give it to Nick. Even if he comes in perfect, because they like, well, will he be perfect after that? Will he
Is that why you're not competing? Really? Is that why you're not competing, Nick?
We're gonna end that there, man. This guy's a dickhead. He's a hater. And as you can see, man, it's horrible. Horrible. But once again, I want to say congratulations to Nick Walker, man. That is the type of thing I'm talking about. The mentality is right, man, to perform and continue. Most people will quit right at this point. I'm shocked Nick hasn't quit, but that tells you his dedication, his passion, and his will, and his love for bodybuilding. And I say continue to do what you're doing. Don't listen to these dickheads. Their criticism, their opinions do not matter. Because as fans, we appreciate what you do, and more we appreciate your mentality. That's why I watch your channel, not just because you're bodybuilding and all that, but because of how you continue to move forward through all the stress and all the things, because I think I would have quit. Imagine putting my heart into something for people to criticize it. Imagine me putting my heart, my body, my soul, physically, for a competition. Motherfuckers is telling me, we're not going to give it to you. And then have the nerve to say, hey, but you still got a fan base. You still popular. Can you still come to our next show and boost that up? Can you be cool with taking second, third, fourth? Will you be cool with us criticizing you and shitting on you? That shit is crazy to me. But this is the generation that dickheads we got to deal with, boy. They can't even keep it a buck. But yo, this is Heavy No More. With no BS, we keeping it real. And I'm your host, Jaffe, boy. Listen, we got that merch coming. It's crazy. We gonna be the new shit. Live, direct, in effect. We keep it a buck. We keep it honest, man. We're not here trying to, we gonna get our money the way we gonna get our money, our product, genuine. We're not here trying to sell nothing. We gonna stand on what the fuck we say. Whether I like you or not, whether I'm a fan of you or not, I'm gonna still be like, no, that's ass what you said. Or you fucked up there. We know dick riders here. And we talk about anything that got to do fitness. This is about fitness. My journey and my introduction to this shit was I was 407 pounds. I'm 160 pounds. I lost over 240 pounds. No fucking protein shakes, no nothing. Straight up protein with meat. No diet, nigga, a journey. It's changed my lifestyle. Calorie deficit. Discipline and dedication. That's it. No gimmicks, no bullshit. That's a fact. On everything I love. Period. So please like, share, and subscribe so we could become a community. Let's do it. Let's get it.